Now the first of the guests that we have today goes by the name of MPH. He's probably experienced the most growth of any artist in the UK garage and bass scene for the past couple of years, and I think has earned the status as one of the pioneers of the genre. So without further ado, MPH, how you doing, brother?
Yo, I'm good. How you doing?
It's good to have you in the studio.
Yeah, cheers for having me, man.
Yeah, I've been when I got the show. I guess it's been a couple of months ago now. You're definitely one of the first names that I wanted to get on. So it's good to have you, man. But
yeah, good to be here.
Now, aside from the fact that I've always wanted to get the best of the genre on the show, on a personal level, I'm very happy to have you on for a simple fact that I've been following your career since the very beginning.
Yeah.
So the first MPH track I actually came across was a track called Sublime. Do you remember this?
Ooh.
French-based music records.
Oh my god.
Yeah, very long. See,
Jeez.
I feel like I've got to ask you because you make about 100 tracks a day, so I
Yeah.
can understand that you might not remember all of them. But
No.
So yeah, in light of the fact that you obviously, you seem to produce music at a work rate that is pretty unrivaled in the scene. How do you keep that up on a regular basis? Because I see you posting new tracks on your story on like a near daily basis. So.
I don't know. It's just all I do, really.
Right.
I mean, I do it full time now, so
Yeah.
I've just got loads of time to do it.
How's that transition been then, going from kind of doing it with a job or something else in the background and then moving on to doing it full time?
Because obviously, like, lockdown happened, so it was like 2 years of doing that already.
Yeah,
and then
of course,
after lockdown, I quit my job like a week after. So there wasn't really like there's like a smooth transition into it. If you get what I mean.
Yeah.
So,
Do you feel like there's maybe like a bit of extra pressure now when you're producing, kind of given that's like all you're doing? Like, 'cause when I find myself at my best kind of creatively, I've had like a long day doing work or something, and I come home and I'm like, I'm so sick of the graft, all I want to do is produce.
Yeah.
And I do find sometimes when I have like a day off and all I've got to do is production, I sit down to do it, and like sometimes the ideas aren't flowing as much. Like, how do you find out with what you're doing?
I just have like, I sort of know when I'm like forcing it.
Yeah,
And I
okay.
just, as soon as I know that, I just sort of have a break, like a two week break.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I'll still
cool,
just be like trying to come up with ideas, but not really
yeah.
putting too much thought into it.
Nice.
Like not going into a session just trying to make a whole tune, just sort of writing chords or just making drums or something.
Nice, man, nice. Now, speaking of your releases, you've actually, at the time of recording, had one drop today. Which is a remix of our good friend Jemmy's track Calling, which is out on Kiwi Records. Can you tell us a little bit about how that came about?
So Jemmy just hit me up on Insta a couple months ago. It was just like, I got this release, would you be down for a remix? And I was like, of course. Jemmy's sick, so
yeah, very sick producer. To be fair, you and him's a pretty lethal combination. Like, I've been running Get Nasty and for a very long time. Is there any sign of a release on that one, maybe?
Ooh, coming soon, potentially.
Can you give us a little exclusive, maybe? Can you give us anything?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
We're going to get in the studio again and make a B-side. That's all I can say.
Oh, is it? MPH in the studio. Okay, nice. Now, obviously, you've hit the events very hard for the last year or so. Saw your first season of festivals last summer. Even tonight, you're obviously playing at XOYO. But where else can we be seeing MPH in the coming months?
I'm in Southampton next week, and then Bristol and Leeds at the end of the month, and then there's some stuff in April that I've still got to announce, and then like a load of festivals this summer that I'm going to announce.
Yeah, I've just seen you announcing a couple the last week. It's,
man.
Looking pretty busy.
Yeah, it's good.
Now, obviously, you're a very big part of the Night Bass family these days. Big up AC Slater and that lot. So I've got to ask. Is there any potential that MPH is going to be making the hop over the pond at any point?
Oh, well, I got some developments the other day. Yeah, okay. I can't say anything.
You can't say anything. Okay, cool.
2023, early 2023.
Is it?
Yeah.
To be fair, if I was putting as many tracks out with them as you were, I'd be wanting to get out to California pretty quickly. Well, on that note, because obviously you've clearly done so much the last year or two, it's been pretty astounding to see your progression as an artist. Going from somebody that's really come from the underground of the scene that is now probably, I think it is fair to say, I don't want to blow smoke up yet. I can't say that word on radio. But have you got any advice for artists that are up and coming through the scene?
Literally just keep at it. Like no matter what, just keep going, keep releasing tunes, keep networking. That's the only thing you can do, really. Just keep at it. Like, don't stop. Don't ever be doubtful that you're not getting enough plays or streams or views or likes. Just keep at it.
Well, you've heard it here first from the man MPH. That's the way. Well, it's sick to have you on the show, man.
Yeah, cheers for having me.
Can't wait to get into the guest mix when no doubt I'm going to hear another 100 MPH tunes I've not yet heard before.
Yeah.
So.